This is a sparkling wine. It's not a champagne, but it's made in the same way as champagne, but with different grapes from a different region. This actually comes from the Loire Valley in France, and it's the appellation is called Saumur. So let's see what it's like. First of all, I'll take a sniff of it. And it's got a really nice nose. It's not champagne. It's different to champagne, but it's quite appealing. It's kind of gently herbal, and I always find it quite difficult to find the words to describe fizz with. It's it's always, at the best of times, quite a challenge finding the right sort of words to match with sensations you have when you smell and taste wine. But I find it particularly so with fizz. But I'll try my best. So I'm getting sort of herby, lemony fruit. There's a nice sort of fresh, delicate toastiness too as well. It's really lively, and it's got some finesse as well. It's not, and by finesse I mean it's not clumsy, it's not awkward. There aren't strange, odd aromas poking out, and it all sort of works as a whole together. So let's take a sip. The first thing you notice when you've got this wine in your mouth is its fruitiness. It's a really fruity style, and immediately that sets it apart from champagne. Although I guess we shouldn't really be comparing this wine with champagne. It's a sparkling wine, but it stands up in its own right. It doesn't have to be a champagne tasted like for it to be good. And this wine's really interesting. There's just a lovely, gorgeous, rounded, fruity character there. It's fresh and it's a little bit herbal. But it's utterly delicious, really tasty. I'm going to take another sip. As with most sparkling wine, there's high acidity. But here the fruitiness and just the hint of sweetness that comes with that fruitiness really offsets the acidity very nicely. So in conclusion, this is a sparkling wine that I really like. I like the fruitiness. I like the fact that it's rounded, that it's got plenty of flavour, but also that it's got some finesse to it as well. There's balance here. And although it doesn't taste like champagne, that doesn't mean that it's not a good wine in its own right. So I really like this.